You'll have to look elsewhere for company. I already have an arrangement.
で、まだバルダーズゲート行っていいんだよね、これ。行っていいんだけど、一旦ここ戻って、この辺がどうなってるかをちょっと知りたいね。あ、やっぱ、ね、バリアもなってる。あれあ、こっちか、逆か。さあみんな、バルダーズゲートに向かおうとしてたご一行はもう行っちゃったんかな、これ。あ、行っちゃった。っぽいっすね、これは。もういないのか、モノケのからだ。誰もいないや。じゃあいいや。
I hope I can say the same of myself soon enough.
Looks like an army marched through here.
The curse has been lifted, the land's cleansed of the shadows. 𓂃𓃃𓃃𓃃𓃃𓃃𓃃𓃃 reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
何池幕着みたいな。さあ、最終章かなこれ。ついにバルダーズゲート。
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord 𝓂�. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers. I'm flattered, Sergeant, but even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties. Patrolling, saluting, and following, and bowing, and screaming. Yes,
sir.
Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just a start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill 𝓂���. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
Itched. to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
スケート。
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance. I'm listening. You are. I had. In so doing, you made yourself my position.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Selûne cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took the step.
That speaks well of your depth.
If you have questions, ask. Just, it was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a... Help won't come. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? I've passed enough years that counting them is a weight, which is to say, yes, I am that old. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. Do not be moved to pity, and if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth.
U 版トリルもついちゃってるな。
Looking forward to a bit of rest.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
別になんか新しく話すわけでもなさそうかな。なんか商人とか言ってくれたらな嬉しいんだけどな、やいち連続の商人みたいな。あ、話そうぜ。
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
なんでカラクイ
The elder brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on... We need to learn more about what, as luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. Indeed. The their collection of rare tome. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my sister...
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure. I've been unfair to you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seems my fate.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes...
行ってみますか、じゃあ。
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path, will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait, but sleep is not.
You're under attack. Help me.
いないいない。ギスヤンキの部隊を襲撃してきている。急に戦闘始まりました。 ストレートが正、オートレートが摂取。まあ、そういう感じ。
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Another step forward.
一応、当たりをするな。なんで当たりをするの？
This way.
On my way.
Curious.
いいのか？あ、いいっぽいか。何これ。
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
全然わかんない。何が行われてるのかな。
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
一旦休憩しよう。
Time to waste.
これはこっちをやればいいの？
Well, so much for peace.
ちょっと前に。
Time to strike.
cleansed.
いたけどー。
I will ascend.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
生持ってねー。
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone. I need you now.
こんにちは。ねねねねねねねねね。うまいそう。
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Geek abomination. By the one true sky. What is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we work towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you.
何
I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. You saved a child from the Viper, back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asuma Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackhead's wrath upon you. I told you about my room in the Elsong Tavern, that night when you helped me. Your continued existence as yourself, and not up to now. Help me.
全然ダメ。
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the mind flares awareness.
You must be joking. I am. But if you...
Against Githyanki.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lazel. Fight with me for your own survival. Together, we can turn the tide.
あ、この人敵？あ、敵ですか？近いね。 的にできるね。
Make way.
しました。
Take you.
Let's spill some blood.
ジャンプ。ジャンプ。遊ぼうぜ。遊ぼうぜ。
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a dirty game. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
それは気持ちはわからんではない。
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer, I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changing me into what I am now.
The one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my own city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of 𝂃 herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by still 𝂃𝂃📃 himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt, hide mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the 𝂃 Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. 𝂃𝂃 declared herself queen of the 𝂃𝂃. 𝂃𝂃 wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some 𝂃𝂃𝂃𝂃 still revere him in defiance of their teachings. 𝂃𝂃 was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the 𝂃𝂃𝂃 ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. 𝂃𝂃 will be finished. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot...
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a �13��������, a sworn enemy, just like me. I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you. As an �13𝃃����, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Ring if you embrace your latent �13𝃃𝃃 potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to...
これもしかしてあれか限界突破できるやつか。
You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you. You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only you will retain most of your current
多分これは脳みその限界を突破するやつ。
benefits outweigh any perceived loss. The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? Well, the limited form you have. But you, so, do you wish to evolve?
やってくれ。
Whatever this gig offers is no gift to you.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. The tadpole's essence causes you feel different. Your body is...
You are. When your allies see, but we mustn't lose focus. You heard the chosen. The brain has gone to the city. We must not let them read.
あ、吹いてヒット。
So that's progress.
何も持ってねー。
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable. Within it, the �13�������� prince is as silent as a corpse. The murmur of his power is being siphoned away.
腕が出てきて自信がない。レベルアップしますか。10。癒しの手の回収。お、勇気には。10巻回復できるんだ。すごい。便利大好き。10来たか。見てみますか。暴力です。1。1でかね。1にすると思って。習熟。なんだね。目標の位置に飛ぶ。飛べるようになるの。シンプルなのが一番強いんだよね、結局。そこの領域。自由発動。回復。85ヒットポイントを持ってディスプレイサービースに変身する。すごいね。めちゃくちゃになってきたね。さあ、どうするか。まず、これはいい。これもいい。 ういう感じなんだ。これもデフォルトで持ってるってこと？もしかして。あ、もう、取ったのかな？あ、取ってるマークになってる。まあいいよ、ピー。これちょっとわかんない。これ多分敵がやってきたやつだよね。もう15点ですね。強かった。じゃあ、あれ行くよ。じゃあ、ここを出て、回ろうか。本当にアスラ、はい。
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Eh?
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the 𝂃 visitor that 𝂃𝂃🂃 would destroy and 𝂃 would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, long ago, when we rose up against our 𝂃 slavers, Mother 𝂃 made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the 𝂃𝂃🂃 our red dragons. 𝂃 remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed 𝂃𝂃, the first 𝂃𝂃 of many. It is 𝂃𝂃 157 whom my people... Yes. Our current queen has claimed but it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is 𝂃's only son. He led his... It was 𝂃𝂃🂃 himself who slayed the prince in Yet the prince of the comet's been with us. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear 𝂃𝂃's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. We meet 𝂃 in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word 𝂃 spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, if the 𝂃𝂃🂃 are to be free, the Prince of the Comet... What about him? The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, so mad with power, He'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail of lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her she was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign. The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a gay hive mind. A talent like that makes the... Why destroy a weapon like that? When you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself. A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't the means of Vlaakith's own. Better to have Orpheus killed than... Better to risk the rise of illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she... Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the heir, trapped by Vlaakith in the same prison holding their noble prince. Fruitlessly hack they see us as Geich. Tadpole husks in the Emperor. I regret their deaths. But I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son. Very well. It also promises to break us beyond repair. Do you not feel the cold where once there was heat? The void where your soul once resided? I know. And I won't. I'm listening. Here, if it weren't apparent, good. Let there be no that time's not yet come.
Let's get on with it.
レジェンダリーだこれ。すごい強いんですけど、月光って何？これか。バカ強いのこれ。うほー。光と闇の戦士みたいになった。考えるとなぁ。完全にシャドウハートさんはなったし、で、俺は超人化してるわけでしょ。で、レイゼルさんもなった。で、アスタリオンさんだけはまだなんだよ。で、考えると、まだここにも全然価値はあるんだけど、弓に特化してる人がいないから、遠距離タイプなんだよね。なんで、シャドウハートさんの魔法を全部使えれば、ないねって。魔法使いが除外する。で、カーラックさんは近距離系なんだけど、俺はそれを似合ってるからいいし、まあ、どっちも使える頭同士的な存在だし、で、この人なぁ、あれだってあんま良くないんだよな。だから今4人目が結構空いてんだよね。アスタリオンさんがしょうがなく入ってるっていうだけで。
Looking ahead.
レジェンダリーだもん。 じゃあセーブして、今日は終了しようかな。いや、また強くなったな。はい。ということで、今回はここまでです。お疲れ様でした。